Hi. Thanks for being patient with me about yesterday. I don't know what happened, but I just toward the tail end. We're gonna, yeah. Since we bugged Dimitri's office, we're gonna be hearing him interject like that at our hideout from now on, which will be the case for every boss in the game. But welcome back. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Like I have a comprehensive grasp on the English language. At least for now. So just one moment, please. Oh, I have art. It's not new. It's like 10 years old. 10 years old, I can't believe it. It's my Kijinka of Neela, and for some reason I misremembered her as like having a shaved head, so that's why. Where is it? Yeah, that's why you can't see her hair here. She does have, there are a couple of scenes where she has her, I'm not sure, where she does have her headscarf removed, but I just thought she shaved her head, so that's why she doesn't have hair here. I still really like this to this day, even though it's 10 years old. Does that mean I've made any progress? I'm not sure, but I really I'm really happy with the way the chiffon sash came out. Spent a lot of time on the pattern of this fabric here. I love Neela, she's great. What has Dimitri been? What has he been croaking about? He's a lizard. Oh, I wish it kept playing. As we browsed ThiefNet, which does get more advanced. Yes, Smoke Bomb, give it to me. Thank you. He accidentally triggered a mission. I just damn it, I was gonna sell that painting that we swapped out with the bug. But I just happened to jump down in such a way where, okay, don't fuck around this time. Be stealthy. Well, I guess fucking up is a good way to demonstrate the sophistication of the stealth AI. Yeah, this is the one I interrupted myself with. Moment, please. And instead of pages of the Thievius Raccoonus, this time, because we've already got those, we get super cool power-ups. I forgot what the first one is, but they're very fun.
He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
Dimitri. His name is so good. He made it after all. Yeah, this is Assassin's Creed. The fourth stage in Thieves in Time actually reminds me so much of Assassin's Creed 2. Not even as a joke, like, oh, Sly Cooper is just Assassin's Creed with furries, but actually, like, there are times in it where I feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed 2. That doesn't have anything to do, much of anything to do with anything, but... His line of sight is really good. When you have to tail enemies like this. See, like, they look around, they pause, they look around and shit. kind of on par with the tailing missions in LA Noire. Which, like a whole generation after, either speaks to how easy tailing missions are to program, or how ahead of their time the Sly games were, as it pertains to stealth and as it pertains to stealth mechanics in video games. Does there exist a common ancestor of Sly Cooper in Assassin's Creed? Like, you know how I kept saying that there's no...
You won't be able to see what Demetrius is doing from up on that water tower. Go down for a closer view.
That's right. We need to see him enter the code.
Aha!
Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on. Looks like that door leads to the nightclub's aqua pump. This might be useful for the heist.
Job. Dun, 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 dun. You have to hear that. Job completed. There aren't subtitles for those extra cutscenes, I'm sorry. This is perfect. This is just like perfect Parisian spy music. Yeah, I'm way more articulate today than I was yesterday. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Jesus. That's fine. Don't be so hard on yourself and don't unplug your headphones. That'd be nice. Oh, that's right. Water. We are... I was trying to say, water doesn't kill you, or water does not... You can't get away with water not killing you in Sly 2, like you could in the first Sly game, after getting whatever page it was from the Thievius Raccoonus. No, you're very much mortal here. Splitting the difference. Splitting the difference for the sake of getting around easier. There you are. For the sake of progressing more quickly. I don't know, I feel like I can communicate better through written word because, like, I'm a very, like, visual person. So when I feel like when I see my words and my thoughts written out, I'm like, oh, okay, it makes more sense. I don't know. Ah! Walking straight into the path of a flashlight guard does not. Okay, so we gotta play as Murray for this one. Obviously. Oh, I keep, like, reflexively trying to pull out the paraglider. We'll get that by... Why did I make that sound? Okay, we'll get that by stage, I think, 3. Oh, now would be a good time to use this. They can still... Those guys back there, it's not like they're gonna forget about me. They'll still be in hot pursuit. And I can't run from this distance because they'd be alerted. This is PS2 shit. This is a whole generation preceding similar missions in... this precedes a whole generation in games that feature similar missions. I said this before already in the stream, but it bears repeating. I think the Sly games really laid the foundation for... a lot of the foundation for at least Western games involving or featuring stealth. Come on, the common ancestor joke is too good. It's too good to not have some basis in reality. Okay, get to the hideout. It's very fun to just run around and climb things. No wonder the first Assassin's Creed just blew me away when it first came out. You can go to all of that! That's crazy! No invisible walls. Alright, Marie. Do I have any... Oh, that's right. That's Fists of Flame, but I guess I was trying to look and see if I had any pre-bought abilities. Passive abilities, but I guess not. As you might have guessed already, Marie just fucking bodies enemies. Usually like 2-hit. Usually just 2-hit kill at least. Including the flashlight guards, I think, or at least he stands much more of a chance against them. And as we just saw, you can knock out an enemy, get the marbles out of your mouth. Throw them. If they're a little dude like that, it might kill them on impact. You can also toss a flashlight guard. There has to be a better name for those. Oh, and that little icon of Murray's mask, it shows us that we can enter that part of the overworld, but we don't need to right now. We can. I like that a lot too. That freedom of exploration. When I was a kid, it felt Kingdom Hearts laid the foundation for that. It's not Jackie Chan, but it sort of is. We're going to be talking about gaming. Okay, focus. I just hear a clue bottle somewhere. Ah! Murray can also pick up objects around the overworld, just like that. Let's find a newspaper. We're going to be using this in a mission later to destroy a set of alarms. Or really, you can just pick up anything. Let's grab some. Ah, isn't that gorgeous? You can see there's lighting too. It's subtle, but it's very vivid. This game definitely still holds up. God, I can't believe it's been over 20 years since this game came out. It came out in 2004. I remember like being at my... There was a neighborhood kid who who lived next door, right next door, and we went to the same school, and we'd just like go over to each other's houses to play, and both of us had a PS2. And I think I brought Sly 2 over, and then he got Sly 1. And it was just awesome. It was awesome playing those games with him. I think I lent him my memory card one time. So we could finish the first one. It was tough. Should have had his own memory. Can I get up there as Murray? Again, the platforming controls are very, very tight. Obviously Murray doesn't have the same kind of reach that Sly does. Do a mission. No, but I can hear, okay. Brain all over the place. Here. Leave it. How many do you have left? Just 3 more. We'll come across those naturally.
Murray, I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it. Press the circle button to use your stomp move near the ice machine to pick up a block of ice. Then press the square button to throw the block at the power box.
Hit the circle button to pick stuff up and the square button to throw. Got it.
It's like, does it make sense for an ice machine to be here? But I'm just thinking, like, in the sense of all sorts of objects that could dispense something. Why is it an ice machine? Just out of curiosity. I'm not like complaining. I just want to know. That would make sense, right? If it's around a water pump, maybe.
You're strong, Murray.
I'm no hydro engineer.
Stuff in the room.
Yeah, my hands were starting to get cold.
Enemies that are knocked out can be picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard, then jump up there and pick him up with the circle button.
What do we do with you? Dispose of you. Ah, I just remembered! Sly 3 came with fucking 3D glasses. In the jewel case. I don't know why. I don't know why 3D was a gimmick for it, but it was. It was it was actually pretty cool. It was the first time I think I'd ever seen something like that used for a video game. In 2004, not that clog the water main with rats. In 2004, not that 3D hasn't been used in other games or that I haven't seen it before at all, because there is a really cool utilization of it in Daigekkan 7, or the Great Ace Attorney, as it's known in the West. Where they're like, okay, let's actually use the 3D for some shit. Apart from it looking nice, because nobody has their 3D turned on all the time. But let's have the player turn it on sometimes and use their own perception of sight to... while also being a nod to something that actually, like an antiquated piece of technology that was used in the time period the game is set in. So good! God, that game is great. Stream that soon too. No more private water tunnels. I wasn't paying full attention. Oops. Okay.
Okay, fellas, I've constructed a plan to get at the clockwork tail feathers. But we'll need to pull off a few more jobs to set things up for the heist. First, Sly will have to pick a few pockets in the theater so that we'll have access to the Spotlight Control Center. Once that's accomplished, we'll be able to turn off all the security around the printing press. We'll need your muscle, Murray, to take out all the exterior alarm horns. We don't want anything to alert the guards while we pull off the big job. And finally, we'll need to get into the discotheque to drop this mirror ball. Trust me, it's all part of the plan.
Is that a giant snail? Is that sign a giant snail? Hold on, I have to see this. No, it's not it's a peacock. It sort of looked like the shell of a snail. And, you know, like the foot, or the bottom of the snail. I don't know the anatomical parts of a snail, but it's sort of like a snail for a microsecond. gonna grab these clues that have been driving me crazy. And I only have one more. I love the environmental design. There's just so much cartoon whimsy. It's odd. I think Sly 3... By Sly 3, the series kind of starts to take itself too seriously. And I don't really know how to explain that until we get there. But Sly 2 feels like it takes the series in a, like I said, a more quote-unquote grounded direction, while also not taking itself too seriously at the same time. Kind of like an inverse of what happens by Sly 3. Well, actually, no, Sly 3 does something with the plot that I actually think is really, that I actually thought was really well done. Something you don't really see in a lot of media. At least not very often. And definitely not, I think it was 2010 when Sly 3 came out? I could be mistaken. No, it wasn't 2010, it was 2006. I said 2010 because I was 10. When it came out. So yeah, it must have been 2006-ish. And we'll find that last one just naturally. Almost certainly. While we're on the out and about.
Hold it, Cooper.
Constable Neela. Another policewoman hot on my tail.
Please, I led you here.
So that Claw Gang slip was a clue. Why are you helping me out?
I'm not as black and white as Carmelita. I know what a menace those clockwork parts are, and I don't want the likes of the Claw Gang putting them to use.
So what? It takes a thief to catch a thief?
Something like that. But if I'm going to trust you in this case, I need to know that you can keep up. Literally.
Literally?
Don't fall behind.
Sly, hold down the R1 button to run. You'll need it to keep up with Constable Neela.
I always wondered what that, like, trail of bokeh almost behind her was. Like it's its own light source. I think it's just Neela. I think it's just how radiant she is. Doesn't Carmelita have that too? Maybe not. I don't think Carmelita has that. I think she's just clearing a path with her whip there. Another circuit through the overworld. Getting us accustomed to the, like, the geography of it all, I guess you could say. Fuck.
Well done, Sly. We should
I hear
work
it.
well together.
Glad you approve.
Now, legally, I can't enter Dimitri's nightclub without a warrant. But I happen to have obtained a key to his back door. which a person like yourself can use however he pleases.
Oh, we are absolutely going to work well together.
Whiplash
Inside the disco will require my
from Eleanor.
skills. Head on back to the safe house. I should be all geared up for the field by the time you arrive.
Conceptual, not conceptual whiplash quite, but it's like this cartoon tiger Interpol agent is way more adherent to shit like, oh, we need a warrant to search the premises before we actually go in.
To crack the code to the vault. Head inside and let's see what they're hiding in that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It pipes in the location of the safe after you get all 30. I can't remember if it's always done that or if that's... I think it's always done that, yeah. Ah! Very tight controls. Dun, dun. The ambient noises are really cute. Like a bustling city. Paris, you know how every city has like a sister city or a twin city or something? Paris it has to be just kind of like, I feel like Paris and New York are kind of the same place. I've never been to either, but it's sort of kind of what it sounds like to me anyway. Okay, that's not how that works. That's fine. Everybody's loud. What are the stereotypes that New Yorkers and Parisians share? Everybody's loud. Everybody's always in a hurry. It's got a really cool big tower. I mean, yeah! I mean, France gave us the Statue of Liberty, right? Oh, this dumb American doesn't know shit. I can't lift more than, like, I don't know, 10 pounds or whatever, but that's not what I'm kept around for. Okay, that's right, we can literally walk through the door now. Oh, Dimitri's, like, Squidward gallery of self-portraits. Those kinds of chairs are awesome. I was gonna say, is his chair outfitted with lizard spikes? That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. You better take good care of those fish, sir. Okay, what do we have here?
It took some higher level math, but I believe the code to Dimitri's vault is 231.
Knockout dive.
You've gotten the knockout dive move.
Sometimes Bentley tells you what it does. Sometimes he doesn't. Knockout dive. Here we go. Leap at enemies, leaving them stunned on the ground. That one's pretty fun. I was gonna say, do I remember the rats even caring? Nobody drives in Paris and New York because there's no room to, right? Paris... They made the Eiffel Tower for themselves. They made the Statue of Liberty for New York. Not Paris, but France. God, I would fail a common knowledge assessment so badly. Well, I don't know. Well, who's to say? Show me the common knowledge test. I think Murray and Bentley just objectively make more noise as they walk. As they get around. I think that might factor into why they're more easily detectable. Like, you can feel it when you can feel the difference when you play as each character. Like, Sly just feels like he's naturally able to get closer within range without setting him off. Makes sense? Where did he go? Did the physics just kind of like decide that? Like, did he hit terminal velocity or something? What happened to him? He's in a better place now.
Okay, Sly. There's the power boxes which route to the printing press area. To take care of them, I'll need you to put a splice clip in those spotlights.
Sorry, Bentley, but those fans are spinning way too fast to walk on.
They can be slowed down from this control panel, but you'll have to do a lot of pickpocketing to get at it. The guards are carrying special fragile keys that will be destroyed if you attack. Make sure you pickpocket their keys before you take those thugs out. To pickpocket guards, sneak up behind them and press the circle button. Keep picking his pocket. Sometimes you have to dig a little.
Excuse me. Yeah, sometimes the camera doesn't really know what to do with itself. On occasion. For the most part, it's really solid. Come here.
Check 1, check 2, solid. Dimitri on the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai. Stand tall and feel beautiful. I hear there's some raccoon dude giving us static. If you all spot this cracker box, bam! Make him unhappy. Take no prisoners. Go hardcore. Extreme all over his face. Okay, peace out.
It's excellent voice acting. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I remember as a kid just being like, whoa, this is like a fake set in the game. Set within a set. Excuse me. You did not see this. This might not have been good enough. Okay. Because they will just blast the table. If they're still suspicious. if they caught a glimpse of you crawling underneath it, that is. You see what I mean? It's very smart for 2004. Actually, like I keep saying, I need to play Metal Gear Solid. Like that was on the PS2 in the early 2000s as well. At least one of them. At least a couple of them. See how the stealth holds up to Sly Cooper. Where's the last one? You? No, he's on top, taking a nap. I do like how the little, oh, here's the object's gonna sparkle, so you know which one to go to. It's not too obvious. It's not too vibrant. It doesn't stick out too much. I like that. Obviously, you don't. Maybe it has some sort of view distance? I was gonna say, like, obviously you don't want it to... Because you only want so much of... You won't only want so much of a certain amount of shit on the screen at once. Is it more or less electricity spent for the fans instead of just aircon, as I hear it's called? No more key shuriken? I thought that was cool.
Looks like the fans have stopped. Use them to get on top of the main chandelier and insert that splice clip.
Weird Simpsons hit and run. Momentary flashback.
I'm overriding the spotlight security gun. That should do it. No more security in the printing press room.
Nice. I think it shows. I think it. Oh, we will. I was gonna say, I think it shows you how many jobs you have left. It doesn't. It only lists them off as they become available, so it's not like you can check the whole thing and be like, oh, this is when I fight the boss, but it is a pretty good way to. So I didn't realize it was that in depth, but it is a pretty. It is a pretty good way to gauge how far along you are. Without the whole thing actually, without actually spoiling the whole thing for yourself.
Hey Sly, you can pickpocket all the guards around the nightclub. Try to find guys carrying shiny loot in their back pockets. We can pawn the good stuff for a lot of coins back here in the safe house.
We can. You didn't see that on. See, but they caught the tail end of me. Wait a sec. You still saw that, right? Ah. I guess Bentley. Bentley's hacking missions are really fun. They're much... It's not just... yeah, most of them are like hack-centric. But he also does demolitions too. He also specializes in demolition as well. Trigger bomb, throwable bomb with remote detonation. I'll grab that.
OD. Original DJ.
Yeah. Useful. All sorts of situations. When he takes damage, he like hides back in his shell. Retreats into a shell. Yeah, I forget how to. I'm still remembering how to speak my first language. Forgive me. I have more words in my brain today, at least. And there's still a fair amount of platforming you can do as Bentley and Murray. Sly is, of course, Sly is able to maneuver the best. Also, you can't pickpocket as Bentley or Murray, but you can in Sly 3 forward. And Bentley does the least physical damage, as you can probably tell. But he can also utilize stuff like sleep darts, rage darts, panic darts, I think. Really fun stuff.
To get past the laser fence, you'll need to blow it up. Press the triangle button to drop a bomb, and then get out of the way before it explodes.
Yeah, that can be a problem.
Good job. Now, use your sleep darts to get by the guard. Press the R3 button. You know, click the right analog stick.
The overhand throw,
to bring up
Bentley.
your binoculars, and then tap the R1 button to fire a dart.
Oh, you're not gonna let him... This is a... Oh, I just noticed, like, the gold chain. That's cute. I love the little details. Is that a leopard print on it? On the grip of his pistol?
He's out.
To sleep.
Drop a bomb on him while he's down to keep him that way.
Very good infiltrator.
Hey,
For
Bentley,
a turtle.
how you holding up out there in the field?
Fine, I'm just fine. I just need to bomb all the pillars supporting that disco ball and I can get out of here.
What's with taking out the disco ball?
Its impact will shake the nightclub's front peacock side loose from its mooring. Look, I can't talk now. I've got to keep moving, keep safe.
Relatable neurosis. It looks so cool in here. Damn. Yeah, why don't you pay attention to the sound of that? Probably because it actually has to be within range. I'm gonna say if you miss the shot close enough to them, that will also aggro them. one be enough? Too long. Seems like it. Yeah, Murray's Fists of Flame are gonna cost us like 400, so... Might as well shake a few out of the environment. Oh, and there's also a little... beneath the health circle, oval, oblong, it's an oval. There's a little yellow segment of it, and that's like your ability meter. Different abilities drain a different percentage of it, so... Kinda like... cooldown adjacent, but not quite. The noise it made.
Wow, Ben. We felt that all the way back here at the safe house. And you were right. The peacock sign had half of its bolts pop off on impact.
Yeah, you're still able to return. And even after you're finished with the game, story-wise, you're still able to run around in every level. And I just thought, again, that was pretty rare for games. Or RPGs, I think, back then. Oh, that's right, the trophy. I think you get that just for smashing the instruments in the disco. Or do you? No, I think you have to listen to it. Listen to Dimitri's track. Love the fried egg table. Or maybe those were just plates. Okay. Let me get out of here. We just have one more Murray mission, right? We can make a break for it. Bentley gets a jetpack later, it's really good. I feel too embarrassed to rewatch the streams where I kind of freak out at the end and have to turn it off. Like, ah, I know that part's coming. It's alright, life happens. Weird anxiety attacks are inconveniencing and embarrassing. Water is wet. Anything to sell? No, I don't, because I've been playing as Bentley, and can't pickpocket, but I guess I have some stuff left over from Sly.
Liberty flap flap. Yeah. Sheets of money.
Actually, that would be a good time to BRB, I was gonna say.
More money, more moolah, more yen, more francs.
Yeah, Dimitri can keep you company. 1 sec, please.
Look at this inventory. Someone is breaking in and stealing my money. My real money. rats need to be staying awake. Keep an eye for low-down thief. Busting caps if you've seen him. They ask me, Dimitri, how did you get such monies? I tell them, one sheet at a time. OD, original DJ. Hello? I need to be ordering some ink. Oh, well, the kind they print monies with. Fish on spice. So spicy. I love and hate all at the same time. What's this about some uncool cat chasing around my nightclub samurai? Look at this wonderful done painting. Barely tell it made us forgery. What with all the rough business tonight? Some Jack Super Trooper moving in on my action? Get someone to check that stinking fountain. It leaks onto my monies. Now I need to make some more. I am not cold-blooded, my friend. I am cool-blooded. Maybe my helicopter, eyes in the skies, will find that baby stick. I'm doing so frosty tonight. The #1 Paris boss. Yeah. Woohoo! Come a little Aladdin. Throw the cuffs at me. Make sure stage area with extra security tonight. Locking it down. You talking about me, my friend? Well, I'm not seeing anyone else here, so you must be talking about me. That clockwork tail, bro. Paper, ink, thwack. Easy money. You rats keep that peacock clean and bright. I want it bling the bling. She is my joy and pride.
Okay, Murray. That alarm horn will tip off Dimitri during our heist. There are 3 of them out here, and I need you to take them out.
Check.
This is going to take some serious muscle, Murray. You're the only guy on the team who can pull this off. Stop to pick things up, then throw it at those alarm horns. Good luck, pal. This could get rough.
Evildoers feel my wrath.
Better late than never. Unmuting, realizing you're muted. Better late than never. He didn't miss much, it was just me fussing over my hair. Kinda just did the same mission twice. We don't need to carry it this far. Whatever helps. Being able to run with something while carrying something is an ability you can unlock. I think that's different by Sly 3 though. See the newspapers.
And you want to break out of your combat stance, hold down the R1 button.
Up his fists of flame and yeah, relatively soon. Someone. Now it teleports us to the hideout. Instantaneously.
Okay, fellas, the dominoes are all in place. Time to pull off the big heist. First, Murray will help me break into the old water tower. From there, I should be able to shut down the plaza fountain. Dimitri's sure to send someone out to get the repair truck. Sly, you'll pickpocket the truck keys off this guy once he shows up, then hand them off to me and Murray in the plaza. We'll go steal the truck while you climb to the top of the nightclub's peacock sign. When you're in position, Murray will fire the truck's winch line up to you and will use it to pull down the sign. If my calculations are correct, the impact should create an entrance to the printing press room. Then, Sly, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we all get the heck out of here.
So cute. Start this one as Sly, right? Oh, Bentley.
Come on,
When
chum.
you find an open
Let's
parking
get to that
space.
water tower.
C- joke. Oh yeah. He's gonna give me a boost. I think those are flares that they're throwing.
I'll toss you up there. You're gonna have to blast your way in.
In case you forgot. Ah, cute transition.
I need to focus. Which valves do I turn to divert water pressure from the plaza? To change the flow of water through a valve, I should press the circle button.
It's always a water pipe puzzle. Not in Sly necessarily, but there's always just a 9 times out of 10 there's a not 9 times, like 7.5 times out of 10 there's a fucking like turn this wheel to redirect the flow of water puzzle in a game. Common Mario ancestry? I don't know. I'm not a hydro engineer, or whatever it's called. I'm a dumb gamer, Jim, not a doctor. I think you can do it in, like, 3 tries, maybe. I feel like Einstein.
Success!
There we go.
Sly, the water pressure to the fountain should be disabled.
It's off all right. They're already sending out the repair guy to fix it up.
Pickpocket the keys to his repair truck without being seen.
Obedient. Without being seen this time, okay. Just small pulls. Without being seen by the guard, or without being seen by... street rats? I'm also a street rodent, I can say that. He doesn't have an... he no longer has his entourage.
Okay, head back to the fountain to make the exchange.
Make the exchange.
It's all you.
Let's head out for the repair truck. I'll take the wheel. I know how to drive a stick shift.
I need to get in position on top of the nightclub's peacock sign for phase 3.
No. Like, they wouldn't give him extra dialogue to say that, and just... That's just a... literally just a port.
I'm in position.
We're just driving up right now.
Assassin's
Get
Creed.
ready to grab the tow harpoon.
He's synchronizing.
Whoops. Dang.
This one's gonna.
Bad shot. Uh-oh. I'll try again.
Come on.
Miss.
Dude! Did I? A little anticlimactic. Here you go.
Hook's on. Pull away.
Sly, the guards are onto us. Protect the truck.
Sometimes it stuns him. Whack.
Behold the majesty of gravity and inertia.
That was real subtle, Bentley.
Okay, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we're out of here.
Very subtle.
God! So raccooners do this. Like totally bumming my house up and bringing me down. So very uncool. Why can't you let birds and bees be free, bro?
Listen to me, Tree. You have no idea what you're playing with. It'll bring more than your house down.
Look, bro, I see you are a tough cowboy. A man with taste, style, vision, a connoisseur of finer things. Like me. Look, I'm sure that two cats in a bag like us can work something out. Yeah? We smooth. Yeah? Look, see the money. You like the money. You can take all you want. I can.
No deal. You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped. Clockwork will never again see the light of day. Just hand over the tail feathers and we can...
What is this with clocks, bro? Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I beam to you? You think you have juice? Don't show me a little mind when talking about such big things. You think you can swing the bat? Show your bling and let me shine you.
I have no idea what you're saying. And your suit sucks.
Oh, let's dance!
That is still funny. Thank you. I'm trying to heal! Whoa! Jesus! Why'd I react like that?
My suit is greasy sweet.
That's for damn sure. How far back does it take me? Okay, that's very generous. Take cover. Find some cover! Keep posing. Has he missed? Ever? Does this work on him? No. It doesn't usually for bosses. Because it's not like... It's like, where are you gonna go, kind of. I was gonna say, or I don't know if the glasses, I didn't know if the glass panes were fully destructible. Ouch. It's a Roger Rabbit fate.
Clockwork feathers and my counterfeit in operation. It's past tense.
I'm doing you a favor. What kind of thief prints money? There's no honor in that.
You crackerbox.
Clockwork tail feathers. True love when a plan comes together, absolutely.
My gang and I had done it. The clockwork tail feathers were ours, and Dimitri's counterfeiting operation was ruined. Due to the untimely arrival of Carmelita, my escape got a little tricky. Angry at having just missed me, she took it out on Dimitri, shutting down the nightclub and throwing the frustrated forger behind bars. The gang and I headed out of town for a week in Monaco. Bentley wanted to try out his new card counting formula, and I figured the team had earned themselves a well-deserved break.
See, that was the... Yep, so that was... Yeah. Not, I was like, that wasn't the totality of... That was not the totality of the first episode, but... Yeah, I guess it was. This one in the last stream, so... I think that would be a good place for me to call it tonight. Just wanted to continue. Not leave it hanging, or at least make it a little bit harder to leave it hanging. But yeah, we still... As you might have seen by the progress bar, we still have quite a long ways to go. I think there are a total... I won't spoil you on how many episodes there are. But we have so much more in store. Who is this, Violet? It's Brajan. Next stop, India. I don't know when I'll stream this next. I'm having family staying over, I think on the 16th? Or is it the 18th? I don't know, but I'll have to keep my voice down. Be a little bit less loud during the evening, so we'll see how it goes. But if you tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching the VOD. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.